Killers be killed. The main goal just trying to get home like Wrigley Field. Shells hold, pop up revolvers. They enemy steal. Can't touch the soul. They act like I'm old. Don't enemy steal. I see I'm rather shit. I'm really that dick. Really gonna live. Every time I step in the booth, I'm telling the truth. Glock 40 with the clip. Hanging out the bottom. Your face with all these problems. I'm making for the bottom. Hollow pops on this be bottom. Spin the block. I think we got them. Street nigga. Hustle one is all I know. That's how rockin'. 10,000 in the pipe. Stab my phone inside my pocket. I always got it. I always got it. 30 clips, 50 clips, you rack 11, AK-47s with beans. But I'm only the black and six in the scene, bring the strength of the team. And now we get money, my blue line of beans. You should just about the beans. Been rocking this out the way before change. The bullshit on later was king. And I just like perfect nigga for saying, like, something like the king. I'm like, that's got close to traffic, like, calling this up like a ring. Fucking with boss, like, you know, boss. You know, try to keep it really tough. I'm going crazy, I'm keeping up. I'm not running this thing on my own. Probably a problem. He is busy, yeah, like he's fucking the poop, I'm bitching, you know, more like that. And my activity, y'all make your body, if I'm about to got my two slides. Get your picture, my one thing, I'm gonna try to move it, 400 shoes, like that. And my shirt is just 13, they're trying to move it, they're two shots. And it's worth it, gas, man, but just move that, like, nigga, two shots.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Folks, this is Ray Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie reports.
Just think about me when you play this song. I'm making all this watch. You be so regretful and revenge is sweet. I get hope quickly, then I just forget you. But I can't even tell a lie. Felt like you were special till I realized there's something left. Got you feeling dreadful. So whether or not you did too, ain't no difference between it. Cause everything we had is gone. Now you can't redeem it. Can't tell if you're oblivious or if you really mean it. I wonder if there's any other folks who understand it.
From deep,
That's your
Wembanyama.
love to make you blind to a lot of shit. But I can't waste my time on this right now. I got split. I got shot up until you start to fight. You did some shit I never would have done.
And he buries his first look.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
They set a pick to the paint. Here's Duncan. For three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the ball.
He didn't make them pay for that sound defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. George, a deep three.
And
this is his first shot.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden there was maybe a little flash there. That's unfortunate.
You ain't see the vision and I ain't making fast enough for you, so you ain't sticking with you and music, I was pushing
On the baseline.
see it till I brought
Memphis with a rebound.
But for some reason now and then I still consider what ifs in the 80s, but that
First
shit
minute
just
and a
makes
half
me
of basketball play here in this one.
had a shot.
Wembanyama screen.
You did some shit I never would have done. I never thought to shoot it down.
That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Blocked.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Corver. And he misses
Yeah,
it. Go ahead,
slow
basket.
man.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's the three. Gets the three to fall.
Yeah, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts from year 1 to year 2. That's confidence.
George.
What missing?
A quick shot there. It's off target. Johnson with it. Picked up by Embiid. Back to Johnson. Embiid with a steal. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Davis. In transition, here they come. A minute 9 left in the opening quarter. And here is Green. Covered by Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Corver, that one's good.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining.
Now here's Green. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Time takes me. I take it to you.
Green to the free throw line. It's going to go on Paul George.
Yeah, what really sets Draymond apart is that tenacity. I mean, he never stops fighting for him. Any second he's on the floor, he's competing and he's coming at you.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Wembanyama. And that one drops. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing.
You just locked the door, so I gotta text you. Like, babe, unlock the door. I gotta use the restroom.
Still a close game. Colorado Springs ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Colorado Springs so far?
I really like the attitude they displayed here early on.
Yeah, I think they've controlled the momentum, and that is showing up.
Here's the pick. Here's Beasley. Paul George pulls down the board. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. Here's Bogut. And he banks in the layup.
It's tough to match up with Bogut, especially his size and that soft touch.
And so it's Colorado Springs with it. Now ball. Pass to Reed. Lets it go from deep. Bogut pulls it in. Knocks it loose. George outside. Tries it from 19. And he hits the jumper. George has got his first 2 points.
George showing the length and the lift to get to the mid-range.
It's George with the drive.
Why won't they let me click on Wendy right there?
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench, loving it for the team.
Patrick Ewing, first personal foul, first team foul. Substitution for Colorado Springs.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
The claw attacking.
Oh, why am I even jumping at Patrick Ewing? I forgot who the fuck that was. I'm
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
George, good.
Yeah, you want those 3 points back? Give it to Paul George.
Colorado Springs with the ball. George drives in. Ball outside. Out to the right wing.
2
Here's
minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Picked it. George with it. He's got 5. Deflected.
Yo, ball game, ball game. Too fucking big for that right there.
Here's ball. And there's 1:38 left to play in the
Damn.
second quarter. Reed. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's George. And he pats it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. George, right side. Three-pointer, no good. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Willis Reed.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Nice shot by George.
And George, a volume three-point shooter, he possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ball taking his time here. Pass to George. Takes the 3. Got a hand on it.
It'll be a time.
And that goes out of bounds. Keep possession. Three on the clock.
This game is ass. I'm giving niggas bullshit, bro.
While he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a
Colorado
foul.
Springs. Paul George taking 2 shots.
Yes, sir. Check.
First one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Colorado Springs ahead. Up 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Yeah. So give me all of you in exchange for me.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one.
Niggas like us in the streets, I just want to make it on. And I hate this shit. I hope that you don't take it wrong.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Colorado Springs.
When I don't get to speak my mind, I just make a song. I'm on the top, this shit out the head. I got spread.
Goes back
All
up.
feds.
Davis going to work in the paint.
That was all great.
Effort from AD, just getting himself in
Yeah,
there
they
and
are big.
grab the rebound.
Avdia from outside.
That's what freak he is. Why am I missing so much?
Afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Memphis with a rebound.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Avdia. Outside Davis. Out to the wing. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Avdia, still without a bucket. And Green comes to help. Outside Davis. 4 on the clock. Here's Maxwell. And that misses. That would have put him up. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone
Oh
by.
my God, Dino.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The home team on deep. They trail by 1. Wide open. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. He's got 5.
Sweet stroke from the long-winged wing. Murphy's capable from the mid-range.
Well, Brent, we've seen Trey Murphy grow into a prototypical 3-and-D wing.
Well, what's been most impressive, BA, is you thought it was just his shooting. That's been better than advertised.
Why
He's
am
also
I
starting
missing
to show
so
you he
much?
can rebound, run the floor, and defend a little bit. So the presence is a little bit bigger than it was once thought of.
Shit pissing me off that I'm literally missing this.
Number 2. Joe Johnson.
Memphis trails by 3. Unloads.
Ain't no good fucking shit.
Outside for Davis. Pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 5. For the tie. The rebound by Duncan.
Why am I missing so much?
The kick out to Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Memphis with it. The 3.
But I hit that. I'm hitting that shit.
And it's a tie ball game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside for Davis.
Why am I not stealing that AD?
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
Will we really pop, niggas?
Number 13. Paul George.
An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes. Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Why is his AD such a fucking demon and mine such a bitch?
Expected decision-making from him out there. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Davis. Back to Avdia.
Come on, Denny. Come on, Denny.
Davis feed. Avdia's got 5.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Duncan. On the wing, Davis. 1 on the clock.
Dino been fucking hooping, Jaylon. I ain't lying. Dino been hooping. That Dino Radia, that nigga right there, that nigga been hooping his ass off. He been hooping his ass off defensively.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Memphis leads it by 3. Here's Maxwell. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Duncan.
That's all right, Farns. That's all right. That's cool.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting into. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Wagner outside. Back to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Connects from
Denny!
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Avdia with a
Denny!
in transition. Here they come. They grab their own miss.
Look at Dino. Great fucking board. That's me though. Let's put our starters in.
Colorado
Oh,
Springs
he
is
called
all
timeout.
time out here.
Thought it was a foul. I just say, I don't give a fuck about it. Jalen, I like the Pink Diamond win before. He just too slow, fool. Like, he's slow as hell.
It's time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during the last break, I heard Mike D'Antoni as he talked with the team. He encouraged his guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Tries the spin move. The 17-footer.
Nah, but he OD slow.
Target. That one's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but get
Sad.
My goodness.
What a dunk by Levine, looking to punish the defense.
Fires high post.
as a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
PG.
Nails it from three.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass the ball. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
Hey.
By Levine.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Can they get it?
I didn't jump.
Let PG get the ball inside at your own risk. He's going to punish you there.
Outside Levine.
The fuck you jumping that dumbass nigga? Oh, that nigga told to get a drip out, broke out nigga told to get his chips up.
Relentless.
Pussy ass nigga.
The intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
This one for three. Yes, it's George picking up the
Damn.
And Memphis leads by 14.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on
You can have that, bro. Game over now, man.
No,
Game
great job.
already over.
All-out effort from the squad.
Outside Wembanyama.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's
See, my days are cold without you.
or both.
First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And here's Green.
I had to it.
Tipped away. Here's Korver. George outside. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hey, Jermaine, what is straight to that roll? Running away jobs for the net roll. Is on the zero.
20 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And it goes out of
I want to shine too. I want dimes too. Just how my rhymes blue. Mine times two.
Here's Levine.
That's all right there because Draymond angled his body so well defensively and altered that shot.
And we go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. He needs to get his head in the game.
A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Till he fall into the federal's neck and sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rap. You can't relate unless your father was not around and your mother went out and found someone else in it brought around and their salaries didn't combine. When they married and brought you out of that poverty, then you moved to a soft little part of town. So that when you back in the hood, you feel awkward about it now. Then your confidence started to drown, but the rapper gave you some positive thoughts and you jot them down. You jot them down.
19 more wins. 19 more wins.
Ride to it, ride to it, ride to it. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. 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 Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
Thank you.
Yeah. Picture what home grown for first time. Deliveries to that line, you gotta search primes. I'm scared of ice high and birds that first trying to beat something. Hoping that beats come from my first line. Working to share that I'll return from my first rhyme.
And joining us courtside,
And it hurts fine.
In this game where all you got is your name like dirt, I'm smirking at niggas trying to be smirched mine. Absurd times, when a fake get told it it's wise, I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzle look on the dull faces the word finds. I hate when raps become, but like do not disturb signs. Cannot get if I see it by the door. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But saying stop the violence, shoot the dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I see where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks, they think pockets grow. They see this fire in my pit and think I'm dodging smoke. I would've lost the banner dog, I would've lost the pro. I would've gained the phone, and all for what? Just to a change of home. Not from strangers that don't got a clue without a thing their phone since the age of 14. Jermaine was no king, that means I gotta dig up dirt, pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media. Competing for your favorable names to be considered best, the living rest, the way the road been. I understand the revolution first that made them both swing and take legs. Some lines got crossed, perhaps readily. My friends went to war, I walked away with all this blood on me. Got someone to discredit me, so I wipe away my pedigree. Finding niggas out there rapping, it's in front of me. My dog texted me, I shared a word he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess it ain't better for a hypothetically, the gun is me. I text the back,
You gonna want another of these all ball ass niggas, Jaylon.
It's stolen by Corver. And here we go. Fast break. Corver's got it.
I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga.
Outside, Levine. Buries it from three-point range.
We know Levine has that shot in his arsenal, and he's working to develop more consistency.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. McGrady outside. Just 5 to shoot. George with the ball. George picks him up. Basket counts.
How about the poise under pressure? George's basketball IQ is as good as it gets.
For 3, Levine kept alive.
I don't hit them no more, bro.
2 minutes remaining. Now here's George. Pass to Livingston. McGrady outside. The shot by McGrady, no good.
I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't switch them with that mistake.
So they take the lead.
Yeah, you got to chase Corver off that three-point line. When he's in that comfort zone, expect him to knock it down.
With the league 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career, but he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Now George, after Zach Levine missed from long range. McGrady outside. Duncan high post. From the wing. And good that time.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy job for you.
Lane Corver sinks the three-pointer. Corver's got 6.
That catch and shoot game of Corver is lethal. His ability to immediately fire off the pass is good as it gets.
The shot by George, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure he'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Wembenyama, a screen. Releases. Outside for George. Three-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Puts up a deep three. And again, it's Memphis with the three. And so it's Memphis.
That mean we not last time. In that pussy, you know I like it rough. Then I'll just blast time.
And if you're just joining us, we play through one quarter in this one. Let's look at the score breakdown here for Memphis.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping
I'm designing shit on the powder. Nowadays, all my head got solder.
Memphis leading by 7. Fires away from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He has 6.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Back to McGrady. Pass to Livingston. Clock at 4. Here's Duncan. That 3 off the mark. Outside, George. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Duncan. And here comes McGrady in the fast break. And again, Dallas turns it over. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. Back to George. Beyond the arc. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
And George, such a confident player, he's also terrific at recognizing when he's in the zone.
Now Duncan, guarded by Embiid. 5 on the clock. Nice move. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Is a massive player, which comes in handy on that back.
He throw it good. Wembenyama. Memphis leading by 10. Back to George. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Corver. And here we go. Levine.
Don't sleep on this young guy's athleticism. Levine can get up with the best of them.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to McGrady. Duncan surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Nails the 16-footer.
Duncan is fine.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of this game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to McGrady. Knocks it loose. George with the steal. And it's Paul George with the finish.
We talk about the two-way abilities of PG-13. There it is, all in one sequence.
Out to the right wing. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special. I love seeing George. He's so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence and accomplished score.
Now here's George. And the three ball is good. George has got 5.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatically deep. He's going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
How about the vision by Myteam there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Outside, George. Pulled loose. And Dallas will retain
This
possession.
nigga name is Pickle Huggers. I ain't even noticed that.
Here's McGrady. He has yet to score. Has to win Banana. Back at 6. The three ball. And Embiid pulls it down. Knocked away. The three from Corver. It's rebounded by Livingston.
That was slightly late.
From deep, George.
That was slightly late. It's crazy. Super seat.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Dirty guy.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Memphis. That quarter had to take a lot
Pull up on the name plug and he gonna start the rain. He gonna hit him with the talk, he gonna start the pain. This shit never change, this shit a dirty game. Oh, nigga, fuck stand on the block. Start singing the way you want to cop. And I got time, told us we top, I'm not chop. Let your man so some niggas won't last long. He got him trying to diss his homie, got his man blocked. Back in line, like I said, that shit put more games. Took the one side, that bitch, next time for the Jakes. Sure, keep doing it, we're staying this and I'm staying, so I can't wait to see it. Niggas, put up on the block, ready, gon' stop the rain. He got her with that talk, he can't stop the pain. This shit never change, this shit dirty game. I don't need a fuck style, so fresh off the block. Pull up on the block, ready, gon' stop the rain. He got her with that talk, he can't stop the pain. This shit never change, this shit dirty game. I don't need a fuck style, so fresh off the block. 30 shots outside my blood, let them get to the pitch. I shoot this bitch like cold, this is 23. Switch out of my hoes. We don't do friends, I'm still the same, bro. These niggas having we come through like I'm far the man. This shit get tragic, big time, so we let it happen. Better be what you want from me, I'm trying to make it happen. Stuck side, strictly live bad, this shit been getting tragic. I guess I'm love, but it was tough. Fuck around, doing this bad. Say on my ass, I'ma shoot it till it's on me. Baby, I been caught up in the past, like trying to get my cash right. I've been no game, they say we gon' last right. This shit ain't the same, three different niggas legs ain't. You come with the game, baby, three niggas broken after this. Pull up on the thing, fly, baby, gon' stop the rain. He got that with that talk, he can't stop the pain. This shit never change, this shit is dirty game. I don't need a fuck style, cause I'm fresh off the block. Pull up on the thing, fly, baby, gon' stop the pain. He got that with that talk, he can't stop the pain. This shit never change, this shit is dirty game. I don't need a fuck style, cause I'm fresh off the block.
That's what they say, you can't teach them all. This is your size, only those rebounds and defense
So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Okay. I ain't never seen that on
Clean look.
animation ever.
For Dallas.
Well,
Look at me.
they're getting stopped, and they're attacking on the offensive end. All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Poked away and stolen by Hibbert. For the lead, it's hauled in by Bogut. Memphis leading to end the drought. And it's sent back by Bogut.
And Bogut, known as a quality defender, effective at keeping those at bay.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There's a screen. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Dallas with it. Beasley for three. Rebounded by Bogut. Over to the wing. Reads for two. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of play. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily for that.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Nailed from three-point land.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
It's tipped. And it is wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's Beasley. Still yet to score. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Bogut drives in. Here's Maxwell. He's got five. Pass to Wagner. Davis sets a screen. Puts it up for Davis. That one easy. Memphis leads by 8. And we're at the start of the fourth quarter.
Presidential Benton, tuxedo, driver dripping. Yes, I'm a wife, but you keep me kind of different. Pulling out the counter, bitch, I ain't let the down on the chest. 30 milligrams when I fuck up the top to 10 million. It ain't like that when I pass the 30 magazine and then on the quarter pounder. Just left the drill and almost lost his life, but he had to go to the and tell she's our power. And you heard what the stick out the powers.
And if you
Time to pound the time, land the time, he's proud of.
Posterize because he is
I
good
pull up
at
this
using
thing.
that.
He said, "Oh, my name is Rick James, to be specific. Ball, he bet you like she hates him, just to be like house race and drag the world, so let me take this." Okay, it's real.
The pump fake,
I
but
like the dude who rap the best on drink a pill.
with the steal. Now Spates. Kicks it out to Beasley. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in one.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And the one taking big shots for you in big moments, that one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear when they go to him in these moments, they know he's going to deliver for them. I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
That's the Bogut. It's tipped. Here's Maxwell. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. The clock at 5. Pass to Davis. Memphis needs to get off the shot here. And it's sent back by Bogut. So that team's making some changes. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Livingston with it. Duncan right side. From deep three-point land, that one rebounded by Embiid. Memphis leading by 7. And a deep three from George. The quick look, no good that time. Pass to Duncan.
I can tell you what I'm working to search for.
Three-pointer.
Hits it
from three-point range.
Really bad. My
How
block is
about
like
the
the worst.
concentration
I feel like
from
I see my
Duncan?
block stand at
Doesn't
church.
budge, even
So
in
it's
the
kind of like
biggest
this
of
hood having
moments.
church. I
Kick
ain't
out
never
to
lied
Embiid.
about virtue. I ain't never lied when I'm virtue. So
Nobody
I've
near
been
George.
surgery.
Can't get the reverse flush. And so here is Dallas. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
I'm just so
Right side.
confused on why. How did I just miss that one? Talking about some
Not
slightly
sure what
fast.
that's about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's McGrady. Pass to George. McGrady outside. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
And so here's Memphis. They lead by 4.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
George with no one around. It counts. And now they trail by just 4. And he commits the intentional foul. Early on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That's big, making all of those. Giving them a little bit more breathing room.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
From deep, George. And Bingham with the rebound. A 3 from Korver. A three-pointer is right on target.
Change the game, the game, change shoot. I'm gonna remain faithful. All my people stay true. This is it. The money's on the money, makes you. Change the game, the game, change shoot. I'm gonna remain faithful. All my people stay true. Forget about the pain, watch the minutes. Sitting in journal, watching myself on the plasma. Yeah, I start slipping when I'm thinking about that stuff. Ego won't swole until karma catches that up, that up. For my grandma's #1 grandson, I lost myself to remember who that was. We start thinking about some kicks, a necklace. What I really need is a job or Craigslist. Take away the .com, name, love, fans. That's what I follow words in the buzz. See, you keep the issues, but you take away the drugs. And I had to find out who I really was. Who I really was. So sick of who I was becoming. Yeah, tired of running. Time to look at the man in the mirror so I can learn to love him. Make the money, don't let the money make you. Change the game, don't let the game change you. I'm forever remain faithful. All my people stay true. I said, make the money, don't let the money make you. Change the game, don't let the game change you. I'm forever remain faithful. All my people stay true. I want those in the candy painted like watch the videos and get the girls in the back. But that's what I believe in and the reason that I rap. Uncle Sam is my pimp when he puts me on the track. Of course I want those in the candy painted like watch the videos and get the girls in the back. But that's what I believe in and the reason that I rap. Uncle Sam is my pimp when he puts me on the track. Make some money, don't let the money make you. Change the game, don't let the game change you. I'll forever remain faithful, stay true, and I said, make the money, don't let the money make you. Change the game, don't let the game change you. I'll forever remain faithful. Stay true, stay true, stay true. Forget about the fame. I said, forget about the fame. Remain faithful. Stay true, stay true, stay true. Scared I wasn't gonna make it home some night. Wondering, am I gonna be on the side? Kill you quick if I decide. Crazy, guess I get that from my mama's side. Niggas beef with us, don't even. Ain't no question in my nigga, I'ma ride. Out there like some monkey bars, I'ma slide. I know one day I'ma die. Made some millions for my son, so and I'm in that Billy truck that's parked right outside. I know one day I'ma die, but right now I'm alive. Need a purple heart for the shit that I survive. Better be alert if ever you are not gonna lie. And I ain't limiting myself to shit I gotta strive. It look like a life shit when I ride. Straight up out the trenches, hit the street in business one time, me and all my niggas. We was young and dumb, and ain't know how to fucking listen. So pay attention, hopefully I get to teach you different. All you young niggas wild until you need a district. He ain't even get through processing this nigga snitching. Get around a nigga like me, it ain't turn bitch. He ain't never did no street shit, I keep it in bitch. Gotta take everything, come with the shit, you gon' be like that. Gotta have that bill money, gotta be ready to fight that. Blood times with my niggas, I gotta shout back. Molly, you was with me too, and we did the whole time. My left pocket wasn't no phone in my baby pocket now. Summer chick in front of 20,000, I always rock with them. Since you in there with your pocket, you know I gotta talk for her. Ain't there with this off the topic, we jump out the block, shoot out some glocks. So what about it? Show about it, show about it, box. What about it? Okay, you know how we rock. Get close, come on out, and show us, come on out. I jump, come on out. I'm rich with eyes. I ain't got a fan. All you got to apply. I'm ready when you are. Riding back to back, two blacks, you like the minute bar. Long shots, keep on touching the bitch, they ain't car. Hey, and I'm on the E-way like getting pretty my new car. Loaded like I'm ready for them to get it, boy, I came too far. So let a nigga take me out this shit and eat a style. Nigga make me a block. Nigga make me a block.
That's the one that.
The only way that I would eat steak nowadays, highest possible beef tallow down in it. Yes, I am burning the absolute shit out of my hand, but I will never get a turkey here. If you look at that, you turn that heat all the way down. Now, this is probably going to burn because it tastes terrible steak. And if I'm being honest, I used to like garlic, but it's 9 o'clock at night, and look how look how the fibers run. So on this steak, it looks like they run like this way. So you cut against the grain like this. Look at yeah, blood rare. I don't give a shit, dude. I like it like this. Little black pepper, little guy. Now, oh my god. I figured out on the outside because my phone isn't either my charts. Yeah. This feels wrong. Hey, bro.
My phone is not even close to that.
How far the breaks, 100